Everything you thought you knew about America is a lie. The tallest mountain isn't where they told you. That tropical paradise, it gets snowstorms. And the oldest living American, it's not human. The geography lessons you received only scratch the surface. Today, we reveal the deeper truths about the land beneath you. While tourists battle for selfies on Mount Everest, the real giant sits quietly in American territory, hiding a secret that changes everything you know about mountains. Hawaii's Mauna Kea might look modest above water, but its true size would make Everest look like a hill. From base to peak, it stretches 33,500 feet. That's a mile taller than Everest. Imagine the world's tallest skyscraper, the Burj Khalifa. Now stack 6 of them. That's Mauna Kea. And here's the flex. You can literally drive to the top. No oxygen tanks required. But that's not even the craziest thing about this island. This is not Photoshop. This is not separate vacations. This is the same Hawaiian island on the same day. While influencers post palm tree beach pics, locals know you can catch waves in the morning and shred powder in the afternoon. Hawaii gets snow. Real, build a snowman, make snow angels snow. And yes, people ski on it. Next time someone brags about their boring beach vacation, hit them with, cool. But did you ski in Hawaii? But while tourists play, something much bigger is happening beneath the waves. Right now, as you watch this, the United States is getting bigger. Not metaphorically, I mean physically larger. Kilauea volcano isn't just putting on a light show, it's manufacturing real estate. The 2018 eruption didn't just destroy homes, it created 875 acres of brand new American soil. That's over 660 football fields of land that didn't exist before. And just offshore, America's newest island is forming. Named Loihi, it's already taller than the Empire State Building. You just can't see it yet because it's still underwater. Your grandchildren's children might have a vacation there someday. But not all of America's secrets are growing. Some are collapsing inward, creating something straight out of your nightmares. That tiny speck of light? That's the entrance, nearly 600 feet above. This is Fantastic Pit, a vertical free fall so deep it could swallow the Washington Monument whole and still have room for a 10-story building on top. Hidden in Georgia's Ellison's Cave, this pit wasn't created by collapse or disaster. It formed over millions of years as water slowly dissolved the limestone below ground. The scariest part? Geologists say there are likely hundreds more like this we haven't discovered yet. Sleep well, knowing there might be one developing under your neighborhood right now. But if underground terrors aren't enough, wait until you see what's hiding in plain sight. Every year, millions of tourists flock to the Grand Canyon, thinking they're seeing America's deepest gorge. They've been deceived. His is Hell's Canyon. At 8,000 feet deep, that's over 1.5 miles. It's actually 2,000 feet deeper than the Grand Canyon. It straddles Idaho and Oregon, and most Americans have never even heard of it. Why isn't it famous? Maybe because Grand Canyon National Park sounds better than Hell's Canyon National Recreation Area. Or maybe there's something the tourism board doesn't want you to see. Either way, now you know where to find America's actual deepest canyon. But this hidden giant pales in comparison to our next liquid secret. This isn't the ocean. This is a lake. And it contains enough water to cover both North and South America in a foot of water. Lake Superior isn't just big, it's planetary scale big. It holds 10% of all the fresh surface water on Earth. If you drained it, you could fill 3 billion Olympic swimming pools. It's so vast, it creates its own weather systems and has waves that rival ocean hurricanes. Over 350 shipwrecks lie at its bottom. Many never found because parts of Superior are so deep that modern sonar can't map them. But as deep as Superior is, it can't compare to our next watery wonder that looks like it was ripped from an alien world. No filter, no editing. This is the actual color of Crater Lake, Oregon, a blue so vivid and unnatural, it looks photoshopped in real life. Nearly 2,000 feet deep, enough to submerge the Empire State Building, this lake wasn't created gently. It was born when Mount Mazama literally exploded 7,700 years ago with the force of 42 million tons of TNT, leaving a perfect caldera. The water here is so pure, you can see more than 140 feet down. And here's the wild part. No rivers flow in or out. The lake stays perfectly balanced through rain, snow, and evaporation. It's like nature's perfect swimming pool, if you don't mind the 38-degree Fahrenheit water temperature. But there's another lake in America that makes Crater Lake seem ordinary, because this one shouldn't exist at all. Beneath the forest of Tennessee lies an underground sea so vast explorers haven't found its end. Welcome to the Lost Sea, America's largest underground lake. Discovered by accident when a 13-year-old boy fell through a hole in 1905, this subterranean ocean extends through a labyrinth of unexplored caverns. Scientists have used dye tests and found the colored water emerging in springs over 8 miles away. The most unsettling part? Ground-penetrating radar suggests what we've found may be less than 5% of its true size. The rest remains hidden, waiting in darkness. Speaking of hidden giants, wait until you see what's lurking in Oregon's forests. Right now, something massive is spreading beneath these trees. Something ancient. Something alive. Meet the largest living organism on Earth. A single honey fungus that spans 3.8 square miles of Oregon forest. From New York, that would stretch from Central Park to Brooklyn. This fungal monster has been growing for over 2,000 years, slowly consuming everything in its path. It kills fully grown trees by strangling their roots, then absorbs their nutrients to grow even larger. Scientists estimate it weighs hundreds of tons, more than a blue whale, and it's still growing, few inches every day. But even this ancient being is young compared to our final revelation. This isn't just a tree. This is Methuselah, an American who watched the rise and fall of Rome, the construction of the pyramids, and the birth of Christ. At over 4,800 years old, this Great Basin bristlecone pine in California was already ancient when Columbus arrived. While empires crumbled and civilizations disappeared, Methuselah simply continued. Its location is kept secret to protect it. But somewhere in the White Mountains, this living fossil still adds a new growth ring each year. The twist? Scientists believe it's not even close to dying of old age. These trees can potentially live 10,000 years or more. This one might be only middle-aged. Think about that. A living American that might still be around to see the year 7,000. But we're just getting started. In Part 2, we'll show you the forbidden zone where prehistoric monsters still hunt, the desert where astronauts train for Mars, the place in America where time literally doesn't exist, and the islands being torn apart and rebuilding themselves before our eyes. Plus, we'll reveal the one place in America that's actively moving toward Japan at 2 inches every year. The question isn't if it will break off from the mainland, it's when. Subscribe now, before these places disappear forever.